right, good morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lifts. Right foot only. Let's rock it heel and toe, or toe and heel. So today we've got basically 4 circuits. We're going to do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, 3 minutes of cardio, 2 minutes of strength, and 1 minute of core. Let's switch feet, lift and lift. Good. 4, 3, 2. We're going to march right, left, so standing nice and tall. Think about tucking your ribs a little bit. We're just going to start to wake up those hips, and we're starting to work on bracing our abs. 4, 3, hamstring curls right here, tricep press it back. 4, 3, 2, bring the knees back up to the front. A little torso rotation, waking up those abs. 4, 3, 2, back to our curls. We're going to add a row. So arms parallel to the floor, drive the elbows back. 4, 3, 2, tap it out to the side, step, tap, nice good reach, right to the front. Let's add a little cross, so corner and corner. 4, 3, reach it up and overhead. Little side bend, waking up the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, feet hip width apart, slow deadlift. Hinge it forwards, stand up nice and tall. So hinge, 2, up, 2. We're going to speed it up, down and lift. So belly button's pulled in. Shouldn't feel this in your back, although I'm feeling it in my hamstring today. Good. 3, 2, bring it up, slow squat right here. Slow squat, stand through. So hips towards your heels, bend the knees, and then come back up to standing. Good, let's speed it up, down and lift. Where your arms are is up to you. I've just got them on my thighs today. 4, 3, 2, forward step and reach right here, forward step. And actually we're going to add in a bicep curl, because this is one of our exercises today, is a lunge with a curl. 3, 2, side step, side lunge, hold it here. Good. 4, 3, 2, hold it in the center, cat-cow, inhale, exhale. Good, in and out. Let's bring it all the way up, arms out, side lunge, reach for the floor, bring it back up in the center. Side lunge, reach for the floor, back up in the middle. Down and lift, down and lift. We have 4 more. It's okay if you can't get your arm to the ceiling. If you'll notice, I can't either. I'm close, but not quite. Down, lift, 1 more. Give yourself some space. We're gonna go out into a plank. So we're gonna step it back into our plank position. You can be on your knees or on your toes. Down dog, press it back to plank. Down dog, back to plank. Lift and lower. This is a really good one to do at an incline. We're stretching out those hamstrings, getting the body woken up. Good, last one. And let's bring it all the way back up to standing. You can walk it back, you can step it forwards, whatever works. We're gonna start a little bit more for the warm up. I wanna make sure we're good to go. You can march or you can do a little boxer shuffle. So either one is fine. If you want to just march it out, that's okay too. 8, 7, 4, 3, jumping jacks out and in. So low impact is right here. I have others in my household that are still sleeping, so I'm keeping it low impact right now. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders, up, back, and down. Grab a quick drink of water. So 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We have 1 jack, 1 front kick. You can tap it, jack and kick. Then we're going to do, so uppercuts forwards, we've got 4. And then we're going to march or jump rope to take it back. Then we have speed bag, 4 crosses. So speed bag and 4 crosses. For strength, we have lunges with curls. We're going to do a side lunge with a side raise, and then our core is going to be a weighted march. But we're just going to go through all 6 of those exercises just one time through. We're going to start with jack and a front kick in 3, 2, and 1. So good jumping jack. So you can do jack, kick, kick. This is your low impact option. Still treat this as a little bit as part of the warm up. So you don't have to kick the ceiling. So jack and kick, jack and kick. You can be here if that's what you want, or keep it low impact. Remember, the nice thing is we only have to do everything once. So jack, nice good kick. We've got 12 seconds, 15 seconds rest. We're gonna go uppercuts, moving forwards if you have room, and then we're going to march or we're gonna jump rope back. 2 and 1. All right, so our uppercut is going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, and then jump rope back. 3, 2, and 1. So your time is on. So we're just forward, good uppercuts, and then take it back. Make sure you know what is behind you if you're going to do the jump rope, or even if you're doing the march or the jog. You gotta know what's back there. Step, step. I've run into my wall on more than one occasion, usually when I'm doing a back kick. Because I feel like if I'm too far forward, you guys I'm just in your face. But then if I'm too far back, then I wind up punching or kicking the wall or the windowsill. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, this is our speed bag with our 4 crosses. So speed bag, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed bag, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Good. Your time is officially on. So speed bag, cross, 3, 2, 1. So if you want to take it up, box or shuffle, cross it. Box or shuffle, cross. Just depends on if you want it high impact or low. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lunges with bicep curls. Lunges with bicep curls. You can do forward lunges, reverse lunges, it's your choice. We're just going through. Good, in 3, 2, and 1. So step back lunge, good bicep curl. Step back lunge, and bicep curl. So nice, good drop. Curl it at the top. Our next exercise is going to be side lunges with side raises. Good, 10 seconds. And I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on my weights. Side lunge, side raise. You can do 2 dumbbells, or here's 2 and 1. Sometimes you can do 1 dumbbell and then do a little switch. I'm going pretty light this morning. I'm still feeling a little stiff and kind of not loose. 2 and 1. So side lunge, stand tall, side raise right here. Side lunge, stand tall, side raise. Now it can just be a step out and a step in. The bigger the step out, the deeper you go, the harder this is. So step it out, toes pointing forwards or a little bit out, but we sit our hips back into our heels. Lunges, especially these, test the mobility in your hips, knees, and ankles. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weighted march. So weighted march. I like to grab a couple dumbbells. You can have them at your hips or at your shoulders, or you can hold one right at your chest. Here's 2 and 1. So nice and tall right here. So just good weighted march. If you want to walk forwards and backwards, you can do that as well. This is your 1 minute of core. So you can do a little forward back if you want to work on your knees, but we want to try not to wobble. That's the hard part, is we're bracing our core and we're just lifting those thighs right up. If the leg comes up, our other leg is going to try to push that floor away, and that's going to help you stand tall. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. Walk around, shake it out, grab a drink. Circuit 1 is done. We're going to move on. Circuit number 2. We're going to go back for our 3 minutes of cardio, 2 strength, 1 core. So we have jab, cross, jab, 2 jumping jacks. Okay, jab, cross, jab, jack, jack, and we're going to stay all on one side. Then we have speed bag again with a zigzag, and then we're going to do the jab, cross, jab, 2 jacks on the other side. We have squat to press, rear delt, and then if you can, a plank with leg taps. If you can't do a plank with leg taps, do an incline, or you can just do standing glute kickbacks, but remember it's core. So let's start in 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's jab, cross, jab, jack, jack, jab, cross, jab, jack, jack. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So if you want to keep it low impact, 1, 2, 3, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Or 1, 2, 3, 2 good jacks. It's 45 seconds. So a little lower body, a little upper body. 1, 2, 3, tap and tap. Low impact right here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Little shake out. We're going to do our speed bag with a little zigzag. So that's going to be our speed bag arms, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. So speed bag, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is on. So how many you do is up to you. I usually do 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to go slower, zig, zag. Speed bag, zig, zag. You don't have to go fast. If you want to take it up, boxer shuffle, zigzag. Again, I'm keeping it low impact today. My left ankle is just like, we're not warmed up yet. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little rest. We're going to come to the other side. We're going to do our jab, cross, jab with our 2 jumping jacks. If you want to practice, jab, cross, jab, jack, jack. 1, 2, 3. Your time is on. 1, 2, 3, 2 jacks. Try to keep it somewhat simple. I like to add in the stomps. Stomp, 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 jack, jack. So even if it's low impact, we can work on that bone density. 1, 2, 3, tap it in, tap it in. But if you can take it up a little, 2 jacks right here. Good, we've got about 5 seconds. We're gonna go for squats with overhead presses for our first strength. Good, right here. So grab those dumbbells, squat to overhead press. I like to do 1 dumbbell in each hand. You are welcome to grab 1 dumbbell and hold it on the ends, but it's just a squat to press. Here we go. Squat it down, press it overhead. You can alternate, or you can do both at the same time. So this one's going to be a little bit harder. You're going to get a few more reps in. Our next exercise is going to be rear flies. So you're going to lighten that load. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, rear fly. So rear delt. I'm grabbing 5s. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge it forward, lift, and lower. Now you have an option, right arm and then left arm. We want to keep that core nice and steady. So this is part of our core work here, is to try not to lift and turn our bodies. But if we're doing both at the same time, we don't want to squeeze our shoulder blades together. We're trying to get just those itty bitty muscles on the back of our shoulder, nice and controlled. Squeeze and down. So even if your weights are super light, you should be able to feel that squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have planks with leg taps. So incline plank is great, where you can just be right here and you can do tap, tap, and then lift and lift, or you can stay standing and just do your glute lifts to the back. But we're gonna be down in a plank, tap, tap, lift, lift. You can also just hold a plank. There's nothing wrong with that. It's only 45 seconds. We've all done this before. I know we have, although it's been a while since we've done some good planks. Adding in the leg movement just adds a little bit more of a challenge. So belly's in, shoulders away from the ears, long neck. 8 seconds. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Walk yourself back up to standing. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Walk around, shake it out. Grab a quick drink of water. Gonna move on. Circuit number 3. So next circuit, we're gonna do knee, kick, tap, tap, then switch. Knee, kick, tap, tap. So it's gonna be 2 on the right, then left, right, 2 on the left, right, left, okay? Next set, back kick, triple march. So we're doing alternating back kicks. Then we're gonna do fast feet with punches, and then a couple of jacks to change direction. You can march it really fast, and then do low impact jacks. Strength, we have press back, kick back, push up, side plank, and then V-sit with crunches, and you can stand right here. But we're gonna start knee, front kick, 2 taps in 3, 2, and 1. So here, so it's knee, kick, tap, tap. So it's knee, kick, tap, tap, knee, kick, tap, tap, knee, kick, tap, tap. So lift, kick, punch, and punch. So up, out. So we're trying to do a lead change when we do the taps. Up, out, tap, tap, lift, block, punch it down. If you need to, little knee, little kick, tap, and tap. Knee, kick, tap. Good, bring it in. Little shakeout. We're gonna do our back kick with our triple march. If you wanna start early, we're right here. Back kick, triple march. Back, 3, 2, 1. So it doesn't have to be a huge back kick here. I add a little bit of a turn, like I wanna see who I'm kicking or what I'm kicking. A little bit of a turn, target's behind you, kick, 3, 2, 1. I want to see if I can get on beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. Go at your own speed. And again, it can be tap, 3, 2, 1, tap. Good, 10 seconds. And we're gonna have those fast feet with a couple of jacks. 2 and 1. All right, fast feet, we're gonna jab. So jab, jack, jack. Fast feet, jack, jack. Now you can just do here. Don't have to do the turn. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, jack, jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. Or right here, a little faster, fast feet, fast punches. So this is adding a little direction change, but if you need to, you just stay right in the center, punch one wall, do your 2 jacks, punch the other wall, do your 2 jacks. You've got 10 seconds. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, upper body. Press back with a tricep, and then we're gonna do push-ups with an option to do a side plank. So shoulders down and back, hinge it forwards. We're gonna take it back, press back, bend, straighten, and lower. So straight arm, bend the elbow, straighten the elbow, and lower. We're getting a 2 for 1. We're getting press backs, and we're getting triceps. So we're working back of the shoulder all the way down to our elbows. Palms facing in, press it back, bend, straighten, and reach. Again, long neck, shoulders away from the ears. So keep those arms close to your body, neutral position. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got push-ups, and you can rotate into a side plank. You can do just push-ups, incline push-ups. Even if you're against a wall, this is an option. So shoulders down. So we're gonna do push-up, and then side plank. Push-up, and then side plank. So even in an incline, but if you watch my feet, I'm not just turning my upper body, I'm trying to pivot a little bit on my feet. Push up, lift it up, and open. Even if you're on the floor and you're on your knees, we're gonna do a nice good push up, lift it up, and then we try to go all the way onto our side. Going center, push up, lift up, all the way to the center. We're gonna stay on the floor, if you're on the floor, for core. 2 and 1, bring it up. If you're standing, you're just going to do cross punches with a core focus. If you're on the floor, V-sit position, feet on the floor, hinge it back, little C curve with your tummy, corner and corner. And I want you to go slow because I want you to think about this as a core exercise, not as a cardio one. So corner and corner. If you don't want to rotate, you're going to hold and you're going to punch right to the center. So you're not going to do side side, okay? After this, we're going to have one more circuit, and we will come back up to standing for that. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Give yourself a moment. We're going to come back up to standing. We've got one more circuit. We're going to be standing for most of it, and our last core exercise will be on the floor. So we're going to do jab, cross, hook, up, knee, knee, okay? So 4, 3, 2, 1, double knee, okay? We'll go ahead and get started with that because the other exercises are easy. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. So it's jab, cross, hook, up, knee lift, and you can go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, double knee right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, step, knee, and knee. I want you to get those 4 punches in. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift and lift. Our next move is going to be this on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift and lift. Three, 2, and 1. Little shakeout. We're going to get ready to do the same thing on the other side. So you want to get a little practice. Jab, cross, hook, up, knee lift, knee lift. Time is on. So jab, cross, hook, up, knee, knee. So this is slow. Jab, cross, hook, up, knee, knee. I'm going to go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, step double knee right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 knees, jab, cross, hook, up. Little change, little direction change on your hands and where your elbows are. Different kinds of punches. You can't always do a straight punch. You got to sneak other stuff in there too. Good. Short rest. We're going to do grapevine, 3, 2, 1. Grapevine, 3, 2, 1. Or if you don't want to do grapevine, you can just do double touch. 3, 2, time is on. You can get those arms in there if you want. Our next exercise, strength. 1 deadlift, 1 squat, and then we have rows, and then we're going to be in a bear, hands and knees position, lift the knees off the ground. You can do that in an incline. It's a little weird, but you can do it. Good. We've got about 10 seconds. We're going to grab some dumbbells, deadlift with a squat. 3, 2, and 1. Grab a couple of dumbbells, 1 deadlift, 1 squat. So feet are hip to shoulder width apart, shoulders down, little tail feather tuck, hinge it forwards, stand up tall, squat it down, down, and lift. Go at your own speed. I'm starting out a couple slow, down, lift. So you can tell the difference. I'm hinging here, not a lot of knees. Sitting here, a lot more knees. Okay, hinge, lift, sit, and stand. So watch the body position. This one's a little more forward. This one's more upright, a lot more knee bend. It's okay if it's shallow and we're here, and then we come back up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have rows, nothing fancy, just a nice basic row. So you're gonna grab your 2 dumbbells, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna hinge and then lower. So palms facing in, hands are running just up the side of your leg. Pull the shoulders down and back. Again, long neck. We don't want to have our head tucked, and we don't want to have our upper back rounded. So it's shoulders down, tuck the ribs under, hinge, squeeze the shoulder blades. It's a lot to think about, so take your time. 15 seconds. We're going to go down for bear. You can be up for bear, hands on a chair. It's going to feel kind of weird. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bear, hands and knees position. You're just going to lift the knees off the ground. If you're staying up, hands on a wall or on a chair, you're actually going to be here. You're going to feel really weird. You're going to feel like you're doing kind of an odd little squat, and you're going to feel this in your quads, and that's okay. So this is your I'm higher position, and if you want to add a little tap back, you can. So we don't want to be up and then just push our knees forwards. We're sitting back, tap, in, tap, and in. If you're on the floor, you're over halfway here. So you're just in that hands and knees position, lift the toes up. You can add the tap if you want to. Slow and steady. We don't want to turn it into a down dog with taps. We're just going to hold. Option to tap. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring the knees down. Sit your hips back towards your heels. If you're standing, walk it around. Grab a quick drink. We're going to come down to the floor to stretch. If you need to stay standing, you can. You're just going to modify your exercises a little, or you can do this using a chair. So shoulders down and back, hands by your hips. We're just going to take it 90-90, so side to side. If you're standing, you're just going to do one leg, heel out, and do some windshield wipers. And then you're going to take the other leg out and you're going to do windshield wipers. But the movement comes from our hips. So we're basically just trying to get a little wiggle in those hip joints. So shoulders down and back, a little side to side. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it into the center. We're going to take our left leg out straight, right leg, cross the ankle over the thigh just above the knee, and your knee is going to drift out to the side. So your option 1 is right here. Option 2, pull the knee in a little bit. This is a good one to do sitting, or if you have to stand, you can do this, but it's a little bit more of a balance challenge. But we're just going to do a little pull in, work that outer hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that leg out straight. We're going to take the foot that's up, put it on the floor, sit tall, pull the knee towards your opposite shoulder. This is a really good one to do sitting, truly. So you can do it standing. It's just a heck of a balance challenge. So sitting, you'll just cross your ankle over your knee right here. Good. Bring it in. We're going to switch sides. So right leg out, left leg, cross the ankle just above the knee on the thigh. Let the knee drift out to the side, sit tall. And then if you'd like, you can pull this knee in a little bit, get a little bit of a deeper stretch. Still trying to sit tall versus if we let our low back round, we won't feel that stretch in our hip. But if we sit tall, then it's going to deepen that stretch for us. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set it down. We're going to take that foot, cross it over, sit as tall as we can. Pull your knee towards your opposite shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and flip it over onto hands and knees, or if you're standing, hands on the wall or on a chair. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Reach the arms out. Nice, good stretch. Let's bring it up. Walk your hands towards your knees. Sit your hips back to your heels. I'm going to take my knees a little bit wide, frog stretch. Right hand by the right knee, push the floor away. Left hand lightly behind the ear. We're going to take it elbow to elbow, and then we're going to open back behind us. Elbow to elbow, and then open. Elbow to elbow, open. One more time, elbow to elbow, and open. Let's switch. Left hand by the left knee, push that floor away, long neck. Right hand by the ear, inhale, elbow to elbow. Exhale, open. Good, we've got one more. Let's bring it into the center, walk the knees back in. I'm going to take it up for a half kneeling position. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute. Little push forwards just until we feel a stretch here. We're going to take, so right leg forward, right hand, we're going to do pat on the back, and then we're going to take it back and reach towards our opposite shoulder blade. Now you can do this standing up if you need to. You're just going to be in a good lunge position. So good tuck, good squeeze, pat on the back, small of the back. Good, one more time, pat on the back, small of the back. Release, switching over to the other side. So same thing, tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, just a little bit of a push forwards, stretching the front of the hip. We're going to take that hand, pat on the back, and then we're going to take it small of the back. So pat on the back, small of the back. Pat, and down. Good, we've got one more. Here and here. Relax, take that front leg. We're going to come back up to a standing position. We're just going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pocket. Thumbs pointing forwards. All right, we're going to press our hands down, flex the wrists, straighten your elbows. And we're just going to do nice